Lou, it is so good to see you. 'Tis the season. We're in the Christmas spirit, and I'm so excited that A Very Countess Christmas is upon us. I know performing is something that you love, and we love to see it. How excited are you for this kind of holiday show that you're going to treat us all to?
The holiday tour kicks off in December. I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to Nashville for the first time.
That's exciting. Nashville, I feel like the crowd is going to eat you up in Nashville.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I've never played Nashville. And, so I've got a lot of dates on my calendar for the holidays, including Chicago and some other dates. I kind of take Christmas music and turn it on its head. I made a new song for the show. Sonny got run over by a reindeer. So
I love it.
I said to my director, Richard J. Alexander, and Brian Nash, he's my music director, I said, I want to do Lay Down Sally from Eric Clapton. They're like, Lou, it's holidays. I said, but now it's Lay Down Santa. So I love the creative part of the show. I write, as you know, or not know all my music. And so I'm excited to bring the show around the country. Then I'm off to Europe, but we'll talk about that later because the holiday tour is now and Europe is in February. It's really cabaret meets comedy, meets pop culture, meets a fashion show is my show. And I put on a great show. Been doing it now almost 7 years.
Yeah.
Can't believe it's been 7 years. I started at 54 Below, just a small show in New York. And Richard J came to me and he goes, Countess, I didn't expect much from you, but you blew my mind. First of all, you can sing. Second of all, you are funny. And third, you wear a dress like no woman I've ever seen. So he said, you're going to be a big cabaret star. And I got this far with my touring because I put on a great show. And I work with the greatest icons in the business. I work really hard. I say people drive in a Toyota and they drive out in a Rolls Royce.
It's so cute. Andy Cohen, you can tell he's so proud of you. And like the last time you were on, last week or a little bit before, like I think he's so proud, and it's like he's so happy that you're getting to do this thing you set out to do. I also love that Andy kind of said that you're like a gay man, basically, too. Do you agree with that?
I know, so funny. No, listen, because of Bravo and the show, of course, that gives me a platform to do whatever I want to do. And for me, it started with a friend of mine said to me, Lou, you love to host parties. You love to sing for your friends and you love to tell jokes. You should be doing cabaret. And that's really how it started. So I put together a show as I pick songs that I love. I know my fans are going to love because it's like a big sing-along. Because a lot of my fans grew up with me. I've become kind of mother. And so I don't sing a song they don't know. I do some covers. I do Miley, I do Shania Twain, I do Judy Garland. I pick a great song and then I back into the song with a personal story. Why do I love this song? And then I pick the perfect Giovanni dress.
Of course, Giovanni, of course. Thinking of the people that come to your show, what percentage do you think at this point are LGBTQ people? Because I know you have such a loyal fan base and you are so deeply connected to so many of us, which we love. I mean, it's got to be pretty high at this point, right?
I mean, it's funny because I think my audience is probably 75% women and 25% the boys.
Yeah.
They were LGBTQ plus community. I have a real mix of people compared to the population. Obviously, it's not as massive as I'd like it to be. I mean, although I just played the Mighty Hoopla Festival in London, which was amazing. I saw 40,000 people move from one stage to the other to see my set. I had On Vogue, the Pussycat Dolls, Jessie Ware, Tilda Swinton came as well.
Incredible.
It was just magical. I mean, I just love touring in the UK. I'm looking forward to that tour. People have to know also, all my shows are all new. It's never the same show. I'm looking forward to going back with an all new show. I'm working on that now for those dates and going to Australia after that. So I'm really excited that I become international because the show's international. A lot of fans, they're writing me on Instagram saying, please come to the UK, please come to Dublin, or, please come to Australia, please come to Scotland. I'm looking forward to that. I'm working on new music, Christmas songs. I want to do a Christmas LP. I feel like there's a need for new Christmas music that needs to be turned on its head. So I'm working on that and just new music for the new tour and television. I just finished The Love Hotel. It's coming out this spring. It's the first dating show for Bravo with Shannon Bedore and Ashley Darby and Giselle. A lot of great things in the works. I'm living my best life in my 50s. So if that gives inspiration to people, I'm doing what I love to do and I make no excuses. I make no excuses for the way I live my life because when Bethany said, life is not a cabaret, guess what? It is for
You
me.
said it is, and I'm gonna do it. I love all things Real Housewives, and I think so many people in the LGBTQ community do. I always like to ask people, like, when did you, early on in your career, kind of first have that relationship and that connection with probably a lot of gay men and other people in the community? Because I can imagine coming up in fashion and all of that that you did, you probably were exposed to the community early on.
Even before the Housewives, I have LGBTQ community friends. I mean,
Yeah.
so, I've always been a supporter of live the life you want to live. There's no sympathy. Don't forget to see the best. Life can be so soft. The little things can take you down, so it's best to brush them off. It's all about confidence. It's all about living your best life. And Viva the Diva is the reason why I write all these songs. That's written by Desmond Child,
Yep.
actually, who wrote Living the Vida Loca and Living on a Prayer, who wrote that for me. It's all about living our best self. So, of course, when we did Housewives, we were always supportive of the LGBTQ plus community because we just always have been. We're pretty authentic on the New York Housewives. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
like, oh, let's hop on that train because it's popular. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Carson Kressley is one of my oldest friends. I love my queens. I mean, I just did RuPaul's Drag Race in Canada
I love that.
with Brad Goreski. I love and support that community, like a lot of housewives do.
Lou, it's so good to see you. I'm so excited for this show. Just a reminder, everyone, tickets are going to be they're available now. It's all December, and then next year, like she said, going to Europe, UK, Ireland, and then Australia. So much going on.
And just a shout out, just want to
Yeah,
do a little shout out for,
yeah,
Tracy Young. Tracy Young, she remixed Mary F. Kill. She won a Grammy with Madonna. I mean, I
yeah.
get to work with Tracy Young and so many icons in the business. So I feel very blessed to be supported by the LGBT community.